Maybe every 4 bars I'm gonna get it, you know what I'm saying?
Can you turn me up in the earphones? Hey.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today.
And now we on. You already know we out here. We're back again. FHM from the horse's mouth. You already know what we're about, breaking down some of your favorite verses. And we out here, obviously. You guys fuck with the joint so much. That's that Don't Worry by your boy DJ Speedsta. That's the guy to my left, to your right. And yeah, man, I think I'll let him tell you how the joint came about. So Speedsta, just break it down for the limbs.
What's good, everybody? Like you said, my name is Speedsta. Shit, I actually don't know how the joint came about. It was weird, actually. It was just the saying me and Cap had. Me and Cap just used to just be like, don't worry about me, you know. Like, yo, Cap, where we at with the mommy game? Don't worry about me. Like, yo, Cap, where we at with the money? Don't worry about me. Like, yo, Cap, where you gigging? You know, don't worry about me. So, like, it was just the saying we had the whole time. Like, we kept saying it, and like, people actually got irritated. They were like, stop saying that shit, dog.
Kept not trying to have you follow him to those gigs.
You know what I mean? Like, he was just like, everyone was just like, stop saying that shit. And like, the one day I got into the studio, and me and the Cypher had been in the studio for like 2 weeks working on the beat, and we were like sort of finished with the beat, and I kept saying, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. And then I was like, okay, cool, the beat is done. So what's the plan now? Who's rapping here? What kind of an idea do you have of this thing? So at the time I was pretty naked, so I was like, yo, I want to do the hook. And he's like, what do you mean you want to do that?
He was naked as fuck.
Yeah, I was drunk. I was like, yo, I want to do the hook. And he's like, no, you're playing games, whatever, whatever. And then Switch interrupted our session. Well, he had to do something very quick. Then he ended up chilling there as well. And I was like, yo, Switch, like, this nigga doesn't want me to do the hook, yo. Like, I'm saying, like, yo, I want to do the hook. And Cypher was saying no to me doing my own hook. So eventually we argue. Cypher was like, okay, cool, dog. Like, do what you gotta do. What do you have in mind? I'm just like, yo, just hit me up in the headphones, switch on the mic, and I'm gonna figure it out. Like, nah, I don't want to write anything because I'm not a writer. I don't know where to start. I was like, I'll figure it out on the mic. So went through the beats, I was speaking a whole lot of shit, like a whole bunch of shit, just coming up with ideas. And then Cypher was like, how long are you gonna take to make this fucking hook? And I was like, yo, don't worry about me. And then I was like, yo, don't worry about me. So at first I had said something like, don't worry about me, I be getting mine. Something like that. Yeah, don't worry about me, I be getting mine. And then we laced it, and it was cool. It was like, hey, this could actually work. And then Switch was like, yo, swap it around. Like, say, I be getting mine, don't worry about me. It makes more sense.
More sense, yeah.
And then I said that, and I was like, okay, cool, this does make more sense. And then it was just, I be getting mine. And then Cypher was like, okay, cool, I can do a young effect on this thing. When I'll chop it, it'll be like getting on the part, you know? And I was like, fuck, I actually like this. And then like, but we were drunk, like, so we jammed it, whatever, it sounded cool. Went back in the studio like the following day, and then Cypher was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I trust it. Like, I'm sticking to it, you know? Cause I was like, okay, cool, I trust. Cool, we got the hook. And then I was like, Ash, where am I gonna get rappers? Originally I was gonna hit X up alone, like, yo, X come through. I had thought of the Cashtime names, like they were the first people to mind, but I was like, look, I can't take this beat to waste. I need to get rappers into studio. I need to record this song.
Yeah.
Now, with previous experiences, I was like, trust me, I'm not gonna call those guys. A month passed, and I was like, you know what, let me just call these Cashtime names. So I called X, because I know X is like the X, because I knew he would pull through, you know, because we had spoken in the club, and he was like, because I told him, and he was like, yo, hit me up, and I swear I'll come. Hit X up. I was like, I'll hit Keenan up. So I hit Keenan up. I was like, yo, what's up? Got this beat. He's like, cool.
Keenan, who's Keenan for the mess?
Keenan is AKA. And then AKA AKA and I play soccer together. So he was like, cool, bring the beat to soccer. Let's check it out. He played in the beat, played him with the hook, and he was like, fuck, I trust. This is really, really cool. So what's your plan here? And I was like, yo, dog, I just want you to come rap, whatever. X had originally done like 2 verses, like done the whole song.
Yes, sir.
And then at the time, well, he's still currently busy working on the album. And he was like, look, I don't mind helping you, I don't mind coming to rap on your joint. However, you need to understand that other projects can't interrupt my current project that I'm currently working on. Which is understandable, you know, so I didn't want to put too much pressure on Keaton.
Yes, sir.
So X had took it home or something, and then he played it for Smash. Then I saw Smash in the club, and he was like, "Yo, I want to jump out with you guys." He came through, he laced pretty godly, and then we had the difficult part of the song, because now I was like, okay, cool. X recorded 2 verses.
Yes, sir.
And Smash just recorded a verse now. It's either we're gonna use 3 verses, but then have to come back and share the last verse.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna dev one of X's verses.
Yes, sir.
Oh, me and Cypher chilled there in the studio and we're like, you know what, let's just dev a verse. So originally, what you guys hear of Don't Worry is X's second verse. We had dev the first one.
Yeah.
Because we trusted the second one better. It just felt like it worked the song.
Trust.
So yeah, we dev'd the first verse of X, put his second verse as the first verse of the song, smashed it the second verse, and then the last part of the song was very empty, it was very dry. So we worked on a sort of a break. That's where the piano comes in, with the keys, with Cypher. Before we had started recording, we were talking about some real shit. Like me and Cypher were just speaking about Twitter as a whole, Joburg as a whole, how Joburg sort of swallows people and you change, and you know, like especially coming from a small town, you know. So how difficult it is to just maintain being yourself, you know, just keeping it cool. So I was like, that's exactly what my speech is going to be about. Yeah, man. And then I said the speech because, like I said, it had been related to what we had been speaking about earlier. Yes, about just, you know, being cool, man. Like, don't let hype get to you. Because at the end of the day, the way I looked at it, what I liked most was like Cashtime. They're not on the come up. They've made it, but they aren't the biggest yet. Yeah. We're still very young, and I felt like I'm in that same position with my career. You know, like
young is the
DJ, but most not on the come up.
Everyone's differently.
Do you know what I mean? Like
trying to
sort of on the same level kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I think this speech would be relevant to what I'm trying to get across, and that's how the speech came about. And then I didn't know what else to say. I couldn't say anymore. So Cypher was like, yo, let me do a surprise verse.
Surprise, surprise. You never thought.
And it's literally going to be a surprise. Like, don't put my name on the song, whatever. People really need to actually listen to the song and understand that it's a surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise, supposed to know about it. And yeah, that's how Cypher's surprise verse came up.
Which worked out pretty well.
So here's the thing, when he did the verse, I had to go back to my speech now, because I was like, yo, with the speech that I've done, I like what he did, but now it was sort of like Cypher had produced my previous tracks, Mutakure and Live and Dance, but he had never really been like credited for it, you know. People didn't really, it was Speedsta's song, you know.
Yeah.
No one, not that they didn't care, but no one really
went as far as finding
as like, yo, who produced it, you know.
Yeah.
So I went back to my speech now, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna try find a way to sort of put Cypher in, like I'm finally putting my nigga on, you know.
It's safe to say for the first time, I got my on, yo. Yeah.
After the 2 tracks were done.
Yeah.
And that's how the final speech came about, and then that's how Cypher's whole verse came about. Finally got everything done. We dropped the joints. Got a pretty good response from it on Twitter, social networks, the radio stations have been playing it. We shot the vid, so look out for the vid. Actually,
well, the vid is out by the time you guys are seeing this.
So look out for the biggest song this year, man.
You heard it from your boy. So what we're gonna get into is basically that verse that he touched on. That verse that you guys didn't get to hear. That's basically what we're gonna be breaking down and pretty much unrolling for you guys. They say money make the man, this man make the money. Repala kong repelami. I cut clevonga repanami, nikanami. Shit, petty 3 cups, all white, sipping on lean. Cashtime, mean. Your girl got the D, so she can't get the F from around me. But it's cool, I'm a G. Captain of your team, I'm told her this side, L.E.S scheme with ease. He's just a phenomena. Figure me not booze while you lose. We know we not. Yo, that's how it is in the streets, heard them saying. Judging from how he live, we predict he'll probably die young. Chasing that Kimberly diamond. So ngas tata ngokunqola while we dig in the mine dumps. It isn't just like us. Got the whole city behind us. Your missus on my nuts. Basically, that's the verse, really. They say money make the man, this man make the money. All of that is self-explanatory, really. There's not much to it. Shit, petty 3 cups, all white, sipping on. Well, you already know. And that's basically, well, that line comes from the quotable, Vele. Your boy Smash on the Sugar Smacks joint, the Get Down remix. He was out there, Vele. And he kind of coined the line. So I thought, yo, who better to quote than Vele the Lake? So I quoted him, petty 3 cups, all white, sipping on lean. And then, catch time, that means we're gonna pretty much make you guys catch, though, flooding you guys with new music and all that shit. Cashtime, your girl got the D, so she can't get the F from around me. Now that F is really the EF, really. It's not just the letter. Your girl got the D, so she can't get the F from around me, but it's cool, I'm a G. EFG, DEFG. She's the captain of your team. But mom told her this side was L.E.S scheme. Now what that means is, in soccer, most L.E.S scheme, it means you're on the bench, you don't make the starting 11. So what I'm saying is, your mommy game is probably your lead player in your team, but when she comes around, Vele, and comes parlay with really my niggas and everyone, she's probably getting it with everyone, really. She's taking D from everyone. So L.E.S scheme, Vele, that's the literal meaning. Everyone's grabbing her. Mom told her this side, L.E.S scheme with ease. He's just a phenomena. That's your boy, you know. He's just a phenomena. Figure me not booze or you lose. We know we not. Good well. In the young, the head-to-head with your boy. Well, it goes without saying you lose, so you'll decide who really wins. Figure me not booze or you lose. We know we not. Yo, that's how it is in the streets. I heard them saying, judging from how he live, he'll probably die young. So people will see us out there, I mean, as really recognizable figures in public.
Yeah.
You pretty much seem to be portraying a certain lifestyle. You constantly busy running around gig to gig, you in all these clubs, you probably walking out with the mommy at the end of the door and whatever. And people will take that type of lifestyle and say, well, the fast life game, these lames. So, yo, this lame might fuck around and catch in the yard. So for the fast life, judging from how I live, we predict he'll probably die young. Chasing that Kimberly diamond. Kimberly diamond, you know. Shout out to the boy Proverb, you know where he at. That Kimberly diamond, brother. So while we dig in the mine dumps. You know, I mean, that's a young play on word. Chasing that Kimberly diamond. So while we dig in the mine dumps. That's a mine, that's a dump. A dump is the trash, the mine. So you can handle the you can look down on us while we dig in the mine dumps. But really what we coming out with at the end of it all, after all the digging, we coming out really with the bright stones that you might find on the jewelry. So while we dig in the mine dumps. It isn't just like us. We the dogs out here. Got the whole city behind us, and your mommy came. Well, it's probably on my nuts, so you go figure. And that's pretty much the verse, man.
Yeah. Maybe every 4 bars I'm gonna get it, you know what I'm saying?
Can you turn me up in the earphones? Hey, okay, yeah. We up in it, 2013.
Cheers, though.
Who we got? Speedsta.
I see you, Speedsta, you killing it, son.
I get mine. Alright,
Don't worry about me, son.
don't worry about me. Shit,
Get mine.
get it.
Don't worry about me, son.
Don't worry about me.
I be getting,
Go,
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 getting,
go.
getting,
Oh shit.
getting,
Yes man, make the money. Rapala kong rapalami. Ako trevong arapanami. Nikanami. Chick beds at 3 cups, all white sipping only. Cashtime, pagami. Your girl got the D's, why she can't get the F around me? But it's cool, I'm a G, captain of your team. I'm told I this side, blue ice ski with ease. He's just a phenomenon. Figure me knock booze while you lose, green over night, yo. That's how it is in the streets, heard him saying. Judging from how I live, we predict he probably die young. Chasing that Kimberly diamond. So I'm starting up, that's why we digging the mind dubs. It isn't just I like us, got the whole city behind us. Your missus on my nuts. That's what it is. Speedsta, I don't know. Did you fuck with the verse? How hard was the choice?
It was
to make,
difficult. I won't lie. It was nice, but I just thought like the second one did it like it was even.
It was
better.
more entertaining.
You know, like the flow on it, the content as well. It was just. I thought it was the one.
Run in and break down the second one.
I won't even lie. I struggled to pick to pretty much pick which one I preferred. Because it was like, well, these are both my guys, really.
Those are your kids.
And for me, they sound perfect for the joint. Both of them, equally so. I don't have a favorite or a least favorite one. So the second verse is I'm the king of cool. Mister ain't got a thing to prove. A playboy with a pinch, just a pinch of the Hugh Hefner game, not the Hugh Masigela game. I know he lives out there. Then you the Hugh Masigela game. Playboy with a pinch of Hugh. Last kitchen misimali, from here to Timbuktu. Well, Timbuktu is really, whenever people use Timbuktu, it's really a young unknown destination. From here to whoever's land, really. Timbuktu is also a city in Mali, so Last kitchen misimali from here to Timbuktu. And your boy Cash really has got some writing credits on that, because he pretty much helped me piece that line together. So I was consulting him for that line, really. Last kitchen misimali from here to Timbuktu. You hating niggas is built to lose. That's me just telling them that yo, really just don't fuck with the boy. I'm not out there, I'm not trying to entertain you haters. I'm not really trying to fuck around too many lanes. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. Get what I'm getting and feel it.
Get out.
Push it. I'll get you. Me see money from here to Timbuktu. You hating niggas built to lose. Ain't a thing you fools could do to do. As figure shooting do to but now he has a sringa cool. You know I got the goons on deck. Yeah, boy. So you know lames can't fuck with the boy. Too many niggas, rolling with too many niggas, squad deep, fella. Anything you fools could do to do, let's figure shooting do to but now he has a sringa cool. I tell a chick to bring a friend or two, and I'll bring the booze and a few dupes to set the mood. Woo! I be getting mine. Speedsta to tell you, he's getting his. I be getting mine. Tell a hater grab a number, yeah, bro. You can join the rest of whoever else is hating, yeah, bro. Because you're not the first to come around, really, as a hater. Like, you're not someone I've never seen before. I be getting mine. Tell a hater, grab a number, you can get in line. Yeah. Now we getting high. Tell them for my double cup up with that. Never mind. Okay. Okay, maybe that goose of Bombay. Until we get loose and all baked. Everybody drinks on the house, you know. We out here, party vibes. Open tab, open bar, whatever the case is. Drinks on the house, it's a rooftop party. Yeah, but some people really took it further and thought, well, it was really a punch. And I wasn't even trying to make it a punch per se. That was just me saying some nice shit.
But you can't ignore the punch?
I can't ignore it. Everybody drinks on the house, that's a rooftop party. Yeah, but so we out there, the landlord's game. Or wherever else you go, that's rooftop.
And drinks on the house?
That's a rooftop party. She ain't seen a dude so godly. I'm going in. You better pray that's not your mommy, who hasn't seen the dude so godly. Then I'll definitely be going in. Yeah, that's basically the joint with it. That's really the verses. So that's that. Don't worry, I know your limbs fuck with the vid. And yeah, we appreciate that support. Shout out to Speedy for calling up the boy to put that work in. Shout out to Cypher. Shout out to your boy Smash. He ain't out here as well. We just out here. This is that FHM, and you already know it. More work just came your way. Lames, always getting schooled, fella. It's important that we break down and make sure lames understand what we're putting out there.
Yeah.
So you already know. And from the horse's mouth, you heard it from him, you heard it from your boy. We out here in the building.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today.
Alright, my boy.
Alright, bro.
You already know.
Sure, thanks for coming.
You're harder now.
Sure.
Trust now.
Peace out, yo.
How you doing?
Drive safe. Peace.